look around. How awesome is this? It is April, and it is a very special week for me. 1 year ago, almost to the day, I completely ruptured this Achilles. It was pretty tough the next couple months, but I made it a point to be out on the ocean this year in honor of getting over that injury, because it was a doozy. Rented a cabin in Whittier, and it seems as if this was the only week that winter wanted to show up. It was dumping snow for the last probably 20 hours. Got to Whittier, and the ocean was essentially a slush cup. Pulled the plug on that, decided to come down here to Seward, and I am so happy that we did. The weather is unbelievable. We don't have a location as to where we're camping yet, but that's the beauty of bringing the old hot tent. 3 Ridge Gear Company, shout out again. Thank you for that tent. We are going to be putting that bad boy to the test, even though I don't believe it's going to be getting that cold tonight. We're going to pedal here for a little while. Let's enjoy this weather. Let's enjoy this day. All right, let's go catch some fish. Been out here for about 2+ hours. It's kind of moseying, and water was real nice, but the tide has changed, and it is no longer slack tide. And with the changing of the tide came some pretty fun seas. The putzing and fishing is going to have to be put on pause. We got about 2 hours of daylight, and the ocean is starting to wake up. So we need to figure out where we're staying tonight and get the tent set up. Man, Seward's awesome. Oh, this ain't some Blair Witch Project nonsense. I don't know what is. It got dark real quick. The ocean got a little testy. Combined with that and not setting up tent and whatnot in so long, time got away from me. Next thing you know, it is 10:30 at night, pitch black. I'm drinking a nice calming kombucha. Not an advertisement. Trying to wind down. Sound of the ocean sure helps. Be better if I was in Hawaii. This beach is awesome. It is a old World War II base. Come tomorrow when we get some daylight, I will be able to better explain where I'm at. I'm gonna finish this drink, call it a night. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, man. Good morning. Woo. This is nature's alarm clock. This place is spectacular. Quite the sunrise. That fire clogged me up last night. Way over there in the distance, we got Seward. I'm gonna go cook some food, show you guys around a little bit with what the campsite has to offer, and then we're gonna try and catch lunch. Look at this. Just amazing. Any of you guys know how to cook mussels? This always fascinates me. I don't know anything about the red tide, but we got massive barnacles, limpets, I believe, and then mussels just galore. But it'd be kind of cool to make a little stew out of these things. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Oh, crazy, crazy cave. Huh. All right, enough wandering around. Need to be exploring in the water, not on the beach. This is so cool. You leave your food for a minute, these dang birds are trying to get into it. Oh my gosh, sun came out, can't tell. It's time to eat some sweet pork and rice. Don't judge me. Breakfast doesn't have to be pancakes all the time, okay? We're gonna eat this and get out on the water. Look at this, every rock in this place, the perfect skipping rock. Perfect skipping rock. Crazy. As I'm eating, I'll give you a quick rundown of what's going on in this campsite, because it's pretty cool. See, I can't park myself right here, not be blinded by the sun. We're at Cain's Head. This was an old military base, I guess back in World War II, which is pretty awesome. You can see these massive pillars where they used to have the dock right when you kind of come in. And then there's two different locations of camp. There's one on either side of the beach. We chose to do the one that's farther away from Seward. Right when you get up here, there's kind of a clearing. There's a bunch of old cement like blocks, essentially, where they had at one point had a building. But there's a trail that leads up to a really nice campsite. Got a fireplace. It's got a creek running by it. Go over a nice little bridge. When we got up there, it was just too windy to set up. So we opted to stay a little lower down. Worked out great. There's a trail that goes all the way up to the top of this thing where there's some bunkers. There's a nice little information center, kind of right when you start the trail. A couple different bathrooms. One looks a little more modern than the other. And there's one that's definitely had its fair share of use. Took probably 2.5 hours to get out here, just kind of dinking around. Waves did get crazy at the end of it, so we had to kind of put it in high gear and get here. I'm gonna chow this down and get on the water and hopefully catch lunch. Guys, this is what I'm looking at. Just spectacular. What a way to start the summer. I don't know. It's winter in Whittier. Know that much. All right, see you on the water. The mix. Man, that smoke will do something to your throat. Let's get out of here before we flip. Here we go. Surprise! My sunshiny morning breakfast has turned into winter again. Mother Nature essentially pulled the plug for us, which is fine. It is what it is, you know? This place is stunning. It's not good on batteries, I can tell you that much. At least when the weather's like this. Look at this. Glass again. He's starting to see again. There for a minute, the fog was just rolling thick. We're gonna make our way back to Seward slowly. Obviously, we're gonna fish. If you do end up going to Seward and you have the ability to, I would highly recommend coming out, checking out Cain's Head. It is an amazing little cove with a lot of history. I genuinely wish I wasn't having to leave right now. The smart part of me says it's time to go. Oh, this thing's poofy. Look how awesome it got. The sun's coming back out. I'm dying of heat in my hat. This thing makes me feel like the Marshmallow Man. But what a day it turned into. I can't believe this is the ocean right here. It's crazy. It's like glass. Trying to find a ledge that holds a fish for you guys to watch me catch and then eat. Fish tacos sound pretty nice right now. Well, no fish. Sucks. I got a lot of learning to do still to get out of here on the ocean and try to bring some of these things in. What doesn't suck is that this is the day. 1 year ago I blew that Achilles out. And here I am putting in a 3-mile kayak and the thing feels better than ever. Fish would have been nice, but being back and healthy is 10 times better. The campsite was great. The history behind it was even better. All my batteries died, except for that one. Had all sorts of weather and loved every minute of it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. On the next one, I need to catch a fish. It just has to happen. I'm sick of not catching fish. Fingers crossed, next video, I'll have a fish in my hands. Appreciate you guys. See you on the next one.